Olivia Yacé.
Selamat datang di Vietnam untuk Olivia Yacé. Siap bertugas menjadi juri dalam gelaran Miss Cosmo 2025 edisi kedua. Dan selamat datang kembali di Vietnam untuk HARNAAZ Sandu. Dan berikut bincang santai nan singkat OMA GULA bersama dengan para kontestan Miss Cosmo 2025. Video dipersembahkan oleh dpidamu.
Is anybody tired? First of all, I am on the jury, but this has nothing to do with the judging at all. So okay, I can separate all that. But I was so excited. I got in last night, and I just wanted to meet you. And I have been reading all of your bios, and you all are amazing. And I just want you all to know that I know you're sleepy. I watched all the activities. I've been looking at everything online. But I promise you, in a week, you will be able to sleep. That's what I used to tell all of our delegates. Just, you're young, you have energy. Just remember, and when the nice thing about the sisterhood, have you all made a lot of friends? That's the number one thing. You will never have an opportunity like this again. So make the most of this sisterhood. Support each other. So when one person is tired, the nice thing is you all don't get tired at the same time. So if somebody is tired, lift your friend up, lift your sister up, and just make the most of the experience. So I know that some of you may have competed, or I know at least one had been at Miss Universe when I was there. So that has nothing to do with you or me. If I've met you before, this is a new competition, so don't worry. If you have any questions about the judging, I want to be clear. When I was asked last year, when Henry called me and asked me to give them guidance when they were setting everything up, and all they want to do is create a good experience. So I was very happy to offer my advice last year. And then when they asked me to be on the jury, and I learned last year that is the hardest thing. Running a company was fine, but when you actually have to sit there and make decisions, make the decision of who's going to wear the gown. But what Henry said to me last year, I said, I will come, I will be on the jury, but you have to assure me the number one priority of Miss Cosmo is the women that are competing and the experience that you are providing for the women. And I hope that you have had a good experience, and he assured you that. And the second thing I said is I need to be assured that the judging process is fair. And I learned after I was on the jury last year, people are going to hate me no matter what. So if any fans are out there watching, I know I'm ready for whoever, but only one person is going to become Miss Cosmo. So that's not the point. So who here, and I know some of you have heard me, figured me in this universe, but who wants to be Miss Cosmo? Okay. You realize that is a mathematical impossibility for all of you. All of you could be. Anybody here could be. So what I learned a long time ago, it really is someone's destiny. If I used to think someone was going to win, if I had in the beginning, oh, I think that person, that's the kiss of death for you. It's like, because it's destiny. If it is your destiny, it will happen. Because the judging process is fair. And every one of you, it is not about what country you represent. It's about the heart you represent. Who are you inside? And I hope that when you leave here, you are not the same person that arrived here. Just be a sponge. This experience, all of you, I'm so happy to watch everything online and see everything online. And because only one of you can win, there's going to be some disappointment. Nobody wants to feel rejected. It just wasn't your destiny. So it's up to you. What are you going to take from here? Look at your sister. There's only one class of 2025, Miss Cosmo.
Ada juga Salma Ranggita.
Buat Pageant lovers Indonesia, pokoknya pantengin terus karena ini udah mepet banget mau malam final dan juri session dan juga di interview 2 hari lagi. Jadi mohon banget doanya, kita nggak ada yang tahu ya namanya rezeki Tuhan. Pokoknya doa yang terbaik untuk Salma, semoga bisa mencetak prestasi yang terbaik pastinya.
Video asli Pageant Empire.
And sometimes I like it because it makes me feel sexy. But at the same time, if I'm wearing a 6-inch heel, I don't feel that confident anymore. But right now, I feel very confident to go on the stage. There we go. Hey.
Kelas bersama MOOC di Cosmo Academy. 5 hari menjelang lengser ketut permata Juliastrid. Semakin dekat menuju grand final Miss Cosmo 2025. Berikut hari ke-20 Salma Ranggita Cahyariani di gelaran Miss Cosmo 2025 Senin tanggal 15 Desember 2025.
Well, I slept a little bit, but luckily people made me look like I did sleep. And we're going over to rehearsal so I can meet the delegates and speak with them. It's not a judging thing, it's just to answer their questions and talk to them. So I'm really excited because this is the nice casual part.
Suncha, I am so excited. Okay, good. Now I can be as tall as you guys. How's it going? Okay. Is anybody tired?
OMA GULA menyapa para kontestan yang sedang menjalani rehearsal.
You represent. Who are you inside? And I hope that when you leave here, you are not the same person. I'm so excited. I got in last night and I just wanted to meet you. And I have been reading all of your bios and you all are amazing. Have you all made a lot of friends? Yes! That's the number one thing. You will never have an opportunity like this again. So make the most of this sisterhood.
Thank you OMA GULA. Cosmo Sisters.
In a practical way, I will empower the young generation now to take measurable action about the climate change, to teach them and to talk them about how we can, in every action, do our best to not waste water, to not use a lot of plastic, and to try to be accountable about everything in the consumers. Everything that we consume, because I believe that our future generation deserves a better future where to live.
Our young people to take measurable action on climate change, but the most important one is to start from ourselves, to start from our own example, to show them how to take care of the environment, how to prevent climate change. I am not afraid to make my hands dirty, and that is the example that I would like to share with future generations and with young people in order to improve situation with the climate change. Thank you so much.
Di Cosmo
Talk
Academy,
about very practical ways of doing it. For example, using clean energy and probably walking instead of driving and conserving water. These are day-to-day practices that any young person can do on a daily basis. So I'll start off with those actionable practices.
Very good. The actionable practices. We have
kesan-pesan para kontestan Miss Cosmo.
Today's sharing was really, really impactful. It not only taught me skills that I could use for Cosmo, but in life in general. I think that the power of communication is so important. And sometimes it can be hard to snap your brain into gear and come up with the next thing to say. And these key skills will help us, not only in Cosmo, but in life. And I'm really excited about that.
England,
Today
Haiti,
we had the most amazing sharing session with Moog and AJ. From Moog, I asked the question, I said, what was the most impactful and important lesson that you learned as the only runner-up? And she said, you do not have to make yourself digestible to be a queen, and you do not have to back up and dim your light in order to be abundantly you. And that really stuck with me because that is one thing that I had to learn within myself. And AJ really just taught us that it's not about what you say, it's not about saying the biggest words, but it's about to have effective presence and how you make people feel when you speak. So I had an amazing time and I learned so much that I can carry with me into the cosmos and throughout life.
Sierra Leone.
Hello, I'm Miss Cosmo Sierra Leone, and today's session was truly helpful. The way that AJ and Mook broke down every component that a true impactful speaker should do and have. From the way you cultivate your ideas and to the way you make the audience feel, it matters. And that is what they showed us today in today's presentation. I mean, all the contestants, I'm sure they had something to take from this great experience, and it will help with our speeches. Thank you so much, Miss Cosmo 2025.
Besok Selasa deep interview ya guys. Dan hari Rabunya jury session atau babak prelims. Potret Salma Ranggita di hari kedua saat menjalani sesi rehearsal.